Welcome back to Cord Cutting Today, where we break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting, including today, Paramount is reportedly selling a major cable network. We'll tell you which one, what the deal is, and what's happening with it. Also, Warner Brothers Discovery is in the works of launching a new over-the-air TV network, actually two of them, and they will both stream for free online. We'll tell you what's happening with these new networks that Warner Brothers Discovery is launching in partnership with Lionsgate and others. And the free streaming service Roku TV has been down for over a month, but the website's back, raising questions. Did they get new owners? What's happening here? We'll tell you everything we know about these and a whole lot more coming up here in a minute. First though, if you're new here, do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here so YouTube recommends our videos to more people, helping us grow and hopefully helping you break free from the high cost of television. If you want to learn more about these stories, don't forget, check out the show notes and in the first pinned comment, I'll put a link to each story there. All right, let's dive into it. Starting off with Paramount Plus is reportedly in talks to sell BET. Now, they've been looking at this off and on all year. Earlier this year, they looked at a deal, reportedly did not get pricing they wanted. That deal was for a bundle of BET plus its streaming services, sister channels, and VH1, which now is managed under the BET brand. Well, reportedly now, according to Bloomberg, they're once again in talks, this time with some executives from a capital investment group here that's reportedly worth nearly $2 billion, just under $2 billion mark. It's unsure about the exact details. Bloomberg, for example, didn't have details on if this time VH1 would be included or would this just be BET and VH1 would stay with Paramount. Originally, Paramount wanted to retain a small ownership of BET. Do they still want to do that or are they going to sell the whole thing? We don't know the full details of those, but it is interesting. Now, we've heard the majority stock owner of Paramount has been looking at options to sell. This could be a move to maybe help address some of the concerns of the Redstone family, who owns a majority control of Paramount. But for now, they are reportedly in talks once again to sell BET. I would not be surprised to see other networks go up for sale too. We've heard Disney may be looking at transferring some of its networks, selling them off to A&E, which they own part of. We'll see how that plays out. All right, Warner Bros. Discovery, Lionsgate, and Gray Television, or Gray Television, I apologize, not Gary, Gray, I apologize. They are in the works to launch two new over-the-air networks next week, or in about a week, on January 1st. These networks will include the new 365 at 24/7 African-American focused programming. They will also launch another channel called The Outlaw, which will focus on westerns and vying for male viewers with a large collection of movies. Now, both of these channels are looking at launching both in over there on Gray Television markets and also looking at launching as a streaming service 24/7. Now, this is part of a bigger effort to get into both the free ad-supported market and in the over-the-air market. As ATSC 3.0 rolls out, that's actually able to carry even more digital subchannels. So right now, you can get 3, 4, maybe more, depending on if they're HD or SD per channel. The 3.0 standard could offer a ton of additional free over-the-air channels, plus services like Pluto TV, the Roku channel, and more are great places to put channels like this to monetize huge back catalogs of content that aren't doing a lot. It doesn't cost a lot to take content that Warner Bros. Discovery and Lionsgate owns, put it on these networks, and make some money through it. We'll see how this all plays out, but you shouldn't need to rescan. Likely, there's been reports that Gary Television is going to drop some channels, move some things around, and just one day, one channel may be carrying something. We'll be carrying these new channels. Once we have a full list of all the markets with these channels, we'll be posting it over at CoreCarsNews.com. All right, if you've been following the free streaming service Local B TV, which offered free access to a bunch of digital subchannels and it had a paid version if you want a DVR, for example, it shut down over a month ago without warning. We learned later that they ran out of money, were up for sale, were looking for investors. Well, this week, the channel or the website for the service reappeared. Now, there's a cryptic message on there that said Local BTV had to pause our service temporarily in November, so it's currently not operating. We apologize to all viewers and channel station owners for this annoying situation. We expect to resolve soon. Then there's a little comment about you asking the channel owners to work with them again. Now, on Roku, there's a new Local BTV app that's from a new company that doesn't carry any of the old content with it. There's been some speculation. Is that company bought this? Is that what's happening here? Currently, the Local B TV website still lists the old owners, but the old owners website is still not up and not working. Now, we've reached out repeatedly to the management team behind Local B TV, and we have not been receiving any reply. So I'm not sure what's happening there. This is a big question. Did they sell? It's not a lot of money to put a website up if all it is just a static website not streaming anything. Did they just do that to put it back up to maybe help a sale? Did they find new buyers and haven't updated the website yet with the new buyer information? We'll keep a close eye on this, but for everybody asking, that's the latest we know about Local B TV. All right, Dish Network, the owners of Sling TV and the satellite network, plus Boost Mobile now, has been on a warpath against illegal IPTV services. Well, they recently won a new award against both the sellers of Glow TV, or the owners of it, and the resellers of it. So not just going after the owners, but people who are peddling it online for referral fees. They won a $25 million lawsuit against them. This is one more step in Dish Network's warpath to stop IPTV. Now, they're not the only ones, but they're definitely a leader in this effort to stop illegal IPTV streaming. We'll see how this all plays out, but look for this war on piracy to continue. These companies who are losing money are going to do everything they can to stop illegal pirate streams of it. Speaking of saving money, if you're looking to save some money, Spectrum has a deal they're testing out in select parts of the country. They're offering a 1 gigabit service for 2 years for just $39.99 a month. The catch here is, though, after the 2-year period, it goes back to the normal price. So, also, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a modem rental fee in here. Check the terms of service, all the details before you sign up there. But Spectrum wants to lock people in. Increasingly, they're seeing competition from fixed wireless. They're seeing competition from fiber providers and other companies. Now, Spectrum is saying, hey, you can either get a 500 megabit per second plan for $59.99, plus tax fees and etc., or $39.99 for 24 months with autopay. Obviously, people are going to get the 1 gig. They hope you get addicted to it, get stuck to it, maybe just not think about it. A lot of people with these promotional rates don't think about checking. Pro tip in life, you want to save some money, go through your bills, check out things like internet, phone, cell phone, and others. Do a little shopping around, do some comparison shopping once a year. Maybe amazed how much you can save. But that seems to be what they're doing there. So check that out if you do live in a Spectrum area. It doesn't seem to be available in all areas. We did confirm it in several. Check out the show notes down below. All right, Bally Sports is making a final offer to Major League Baseball this week. Now, we had reported that they may lose the contract or TV rights of Major League Baseball last week. They struck a tentative framework deal that would see 9 of the remaining teams get full payments. Now we are learning that 2 of the teams plus the Minnesota Twins, which was dropped, are getting take it or leave it offers this week. Now, these would be less money than what they're currently getting, but these are offers that save them. Sorry, I had to sneeze, I'm back. But these are offers that would save the TV rights for these teams if they're willing to accept more money. Now, Minnesota's Twins contract is up. They haven't renewed it. They have the rights to go other places, but it seems like they're looking to see what Bally Sports will offer them first. We'll see how this all plays out. This is according to the Sports Business Journal. They'll be getting an offer this week for Major League Sports. This is kind of a take it or leave it situation. If they don't accept these lower rates, they're going to be canceled, and Bally Sports says, we're just not going to work with you, and then you're going to have to go find a new partner. I don't know. Some teams may be excited about that offer. Others may be wanting one more year to strike better deals to prepare for maybe after the 2024 season. It's rumored that this contract only runs through the 2024 season. After that, there's a lot of talk that Bally Sports may just not exist, that all the MLB teams will go off and do other things. We'll see how that plays out. All right, Roku announced the top searches on the Roku device. Now, this is the Roku universal search that people do. Number 1 most searched for movie was the Super Mario Brothers movie. The most searched for TV show was, maybe not surprisingly, Yellowstone. But number 2 was SpongeBob SquarePants. That surprise you? The top most searched for actor. All right, pause the video. Leave me a comment on your prediction. Let me know if this surprises you. Hit pause real quick. Adam Sandler. Does that surprise you that he's the number 1 most searched for actor on Roku? John Wayne is number 2. Number 3, Tom Hanks. So, most searched for actress, Melissa McCarthy, I hope I pronounced that right, is the most searched for there. And that's the top list. Let's kind of look at a few other TV shows. Paw Patrol, South Park, Bluey, The Simpsons, The Chosen, Gunsmoke, Young Sheldon, and Peppa Pig rounds out the top 10. Any of these surprise you? Leave me a comment, let me know. Check out the full list of top movies, top actors, and actresses down in the show notes down below. And again, these come from the Roku Universal Search on Roku devices. All right, if you have YouTube or YouTube TV, and you've been thinking about getting NFL Sunday Ticket, only a few weeks left, so they've dropped the price down to just $39. If you get it through YouTube, though, not only do you get the NFL Sunday Ticket for $39, you get a month of Max for free with this deal through YouTube TV. If you get through YouTube, no Max included. If you're a football fan, you've been kind of thinking about $39 is not a bad deal. Remember to cancel before next season or it may auto-renew. All right, one of the big questions I get is why does YouTube TV always have unskippable ads? That's kind of a mixed question. It's because they're the video on demand version. Now, I break down this question in great details down below, but if you're using YouTube TV and you DVR a program, there's a little labels next to them that will say video on demand or DVR. If it's a video on demand version, it has no ability to fast forward through commercials. If it's a DVR version, you can on most networks now. If you still have questions about that, check out the show notes down below, and I have a full list and full breakout of it all. All right, last story up of the day. Pluto TV has added 3 new channels in a partial partnership here with Warner Bros. Discovery. This includes Ion as its own channel, but then 2 Warner Bros. Discovery channels, including Say Yes to the Dress and Sweet Escapes, which is a combination of different baking shows and more from Warner Bros. Discovery. Check that out. Pluto TV continuing to get better. Hey, no question today. If you have a question for me, leave a comment down below and in the first pinned comment. Or below that, just start off with something like a question for Luke. So I know it's one you want me to answer here. I answered a few in the comments down below. If I didn't answer your question, re-ask it. I'll do my best to. But I need questions. Leave me a comment. I did quickly want to chat because I know a lot of people are heading out. I will be here tomorrow on Friday like normal. Next week, though, of course, no video on Christmas. Then I have some special videos next week, looking back at 2023 and looking forward at 2024. I think you're going to really look at it like this. Looking at my predictions for 2024, looking at the biggest stories of 2023 and how they're going to impact cord cutting in 2024, for example. We'll break down some highlights throughout the entire year. Going on a little vacation with family, going to be traveling next week. So these are pre-recorded videos. If big news breaks, of course, staff are still working at cordcuttersnews.com next week. But then I'll be back late next week, or we'll see, maybe on the 2nd of January, I'll get back to doing daily live videos. But don't worry, I have videos prepped every day next week like this, in this style, breaking down some of the biggest stories and breaking down my predictions for 2023. If you have a prediction for 2023 you want to leave me, who knows, maybe I'll include them in a future video. Maybe I'll grab a few and do a video here for this next week. Leave me a comment. Let me know what your predictions are for 2023. That's it for 2023. We already had that. That's easy. 2024. I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care. Be safe. I'll be back again real soon.